Hello viewers, welcome to Code for Any. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Taxi backends has app API inside. Today we need to create here the admin user list. Admin API inside need to create here the user list and driver list API we need to develop today. Let's start how to write down inside the Node.js with MySQL servers. First of all, need to create here the API for the app dot post and to write down here the slash API slash admin slash user list. Now need to create here the request object and response objects need to variable defines here. This is the request object and now this is the response object. Need to return this response inside this object to through. Need to callbacks inside these methods. And to function operators we need to call here and to write down first of all we need to print this here the parameters. Debug logs we need to print here and to print this here the body we need to print here like this sets here. Request dot body like this print here which is parameters need to get here. Now we need to check here the authentications for the these users. Check access tokens. We need to copy inside the documents. Access tokens API. All these here copy and to paste this here the verify access. Now need to use these access tokens here. Check. First of all need to pass here the request dot headers here as is matters because we need to use here the headers. Then after need to pass this here the response object. After needs here callbacks events. User objects need to return here object here like this. And to require types as a pods, this is the types for the admin types. Need to directly pass this here the admin access like this past years like this sets. And now we need to check here the calls here the db query. Need to first of all the go query and select your user tables and to check this here. Go SQL query and to select query we need to write down here. We need to copy here. Also need to give this here the alias and this query here. Good for creations. Now need to pass here ID, the name, senders, their mobiles, their mobile codes. No need passwords. Need to type tokens. No need here. Need to authentication tokens are the remove. Device source needs. After zone ID, then after select service needs expiry dates. No needs. Lock attitude located restored codes. No here. Select car ID. No needs. only selected service ID. Attitude located, no needs. Car ID, no needs. Online needs here. Patient no status. Check this here. Card needs and also needs here date and no needs here the by dates. Remove here. Also here tab joins with the zone list table. Zone list table. Need to give this here the as chat like ZL on write down here ZL dot zone ID is equal to need to pass here the 2D dot zone ID. Like this needs here the data and to pass this here. We no needs here gender here. Now we need to set here write down conditions null and to set here LL zone names and to pass this zone names. Yes, we need to get this here zone name. Like this need to pass here for the zone details and to display here. And now we need to create here the where conditions with this here the user type equal to ones and give the order by the ID descending order. New users need to display first, that's why I need to right query and need to call these here query here. Codes need to concat this here the data plus signs. Again, we need to give this here double quotes, new lines for displaying goods. That's why I need to create here the plus signs to context this here. This sets data. And now we need to create here the false here the parameters no. Now we need to get here the errors or results. Like this gets an operator function operator need to call this here. Now we need to check here if gets errors. Then we need to call this here. First of all, format this text. Have to write down return this throw errors ATP errors and to pass this here the error object and response we need to also fire inside the user side. That's why I need to pass here the response and to return these functions. If you need to get here the all data, then we need to check here another things with to results length. We need to check this here more than 0. Then we need to get here the success, otherwise fails. Like this, we need to give this here the response. First of all, we need to copy this here. This response are need to copy and to paste this here and to return this object and to pass here payloads as a result need to returns. Otherwise, not gets then to calls here the false as a past status as a 0 and to give this here the message. No data. Like this returns here this message. This is for the user list API. Now we need to create here the same as we need to driver API. We need to develop here. First of all, we need to copy this API to rename this here with the driver list and to also need to change this type as a 2. We need to pass here. Like this API, need to create and to save this here. Now need to create here the driver details API. We need to develop here. First of all, so need to copy this API, driver list API. Copy here and to paste this here. Also need to check here the parameters. db dot query not helper dot check parameter. Pass here response object. Then after pass here the request object. To define here request object where request object is equal to request dot body like this save, and to also pass this here this value. Now need to check here the give this here the user ID, which users need these details. We need wrong place, sorry for right place. We need to change this API driver details sets. Now need to callbacks methods. Get here user object. For the admin object need to return here. It's not here to return. But this value here and paste this here. Now we need to set here the one where conditions. We need to this here driver types as a past drivers like this sets here. And we also need to like this sets, and another query we need to develop here, and in conditions we need to see here user ID equal to need to give here paste dot ID need to pass the for driver user ID, and here gets here the admin user because we need to verify with the admins. Now we need to create here another query for the bank details. Once here that query, go first of all go tables need to need here, go taxi app, check here bank details. Now need to fire here well query, copy this here error conditions, cut this here and paste this here, and also need to write down here sets here, also pass here the paste dot user ID sets here, and now we need to return this response and to create here object models. We need to develop user info. Now to see here results banking result once query need see here like this value here, otherwise need to consider G consider like this API are the creating done. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down in the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.